Glenn Campbell still remembers the moment he proudly lifted the Scottish Amateur Championship trophy. That special summer's day in Southerness was 13 years ago, but the Perthshire golfer is ready for another crack at the top prize. Former Scottish internationalist Glenn is in the field for this year's championship, being held over home courses Lansdowne and Rosemount. The 45-year-old feels a little pressure this time around as he sets his sights on rolling back the years to create another piece of amateur history. "I've never been back to Southerness since the day I won it. I had a few good wins there and one at the 37th hole," Glenn reminisced. "It was a great week and one of the best weeks I've had, certainly in amateur golf. I don't feel there is any pressure on me. I'll just go out and play my game and see what happens. My game is in okay shape. It's getting there, and in the last wee while I've started playing a little bit more. That is more because the Scottish has been coming up, but I want to enjoy the week. I have no expectations of anything. If it happens, it happens. I obviously like to qualify and get into the match play. Home advantage could well play its part as the country's best battle it out in the opening two-stroke play rounds." Glenn, a greenkeeper at the North Inch golf course whose handicap is +1, is certainly hoping that will be the case. He said, "The Scottish was at Lansdowne in 2013, but that was straight match play. I got beat in the second round. The fact this year's event is on Rosemount as well might suit a few more of the Blairgowrie members. Over the years most events have been on Lansdowne, so a lot of guys won't have played Rosemount in a competitive sense. I would think the home advantage should help the local guys. Certainly local Perth and Kinross players will have played both courses. I'd like to think that a few of our guys will have a decent run. The two-stroke play rounds will be interesting because I wouldn't have a clue what the cut would be. It's very hard to judge because the course is that dry, it's a wee bit fiery. Most of the Scottish internationals will be playing. I think the home international team gets picked after it, so players will be pushing for spots." One player who won't be present at Blairgowrie is Open silver medal winner Sam Locke from Stonehaven. The 19-year-old was originally penned in to play the Scottish Amateur, but after his performance at Carnoustie last week, he has decided to turn professional. "With not playing much, I've lost touch with who the young and up-and-coming ones are," Glenn said. "I did play with Sam Locke last year at the Scottish Area Team Championships and was very impressed with how he hit the ball. He probably didn't expect to rise this quickly. He would have been looking at the Open week as massive experience. At the end of it, it's life-changing what has happened to him. I think he will do well." Glenn looks back on his golfing career and has no regrets about not giving the professional ranks a bash. He did get a taste of the European Tour in 2006 and has been a stalwart of the Scottish amateur scene. "I played in the Scottish Open off the back of winning the Scottish Amateur," he said. "It was at Loch Lomond the following summer in 2006 and I missed the cut after shooting 73 both days. I played really well, but the course was too long for me then. I remember it being wet that week. As an amateur we won the European Team Championships in 2009 down in Wales. That was myself, Wallace Booth, Gavin Deere, Michael Stewart, Ross Kellett and Paul O'Hara. All moved on to turn pro. We beat England, who I'm sure had Tommy Fleetwood in their team. But I'm at the stage now where I'm not playing any Order of Merit events or anything like that. The only reason I'm playing the Scottish Amateur Championship is because it's at Blairgowrie. It was Prestwick last year and I wasn't going to do that. I've done it long enough. I have my 2 weeks off this coming week and then I play the Highland Open at Pitlochry every year. That's my next 2 weeks of golf. A number of Perth and Kinross golfers will take to the course next week with rising stars and more experienced heads listed in the field. Glenn expects the county to have a bright future, saying, "Guys like Bradley Neal and Danny Young have turned pro and then there is a bit of a gap to the younger guys. Hopefully they all don't turn pro because we want a few games out of them for the county team. In our 6-man team in the last couple of years, I've been just about the youngest. It's a good experience for them playing in these big events. I'm just enjoying my golf now and my 3 boys play 9 holes on the wee course at Blairgowrie is fine with me. I play a medal on Wednesday and Saturday, then county and local stuff. But nothing national. I enjoyed playing for Scotland and I have lots of good memories. I met a lot of nice people.